alternative UPN suffixes. There we have some clients who have, and I'm sure you're aware of this type of thing, where you have a legacy on-prem domain controller that was set up with one domain name, say, I don't know, 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.local. When their company is named 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀 though, and they got their domain, it's 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.com. That's what Azure set up, 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.com. So you set the alternative UPN suffix in the on-prem domain controller to be 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.com. The domain the actual domain controller controls is 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.local. But you want your accounts made with 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.com so that when you use AD Connect to sync them to Azure, they come up as 𝗂𝗵𝗶𝗀.com. You can, with the latest version of the domain service, version 7 is 4.073 and newer, you can specify the domain name. And this is the alternative UPN suffix used by the domain service to make and maintain the accounts. You can even change this after the fact. If you already have domain service deployed somewhere and it's using the wrong UPN suffix, you'd rather use some other alternate UPN suffix you've set up on that domain controller, you can run the line domain service.exe space domain space the other UPN suffix. And the next night, when TechIDManager rotates passwords and does the bulk of what it does, it will move those accounts, rename them to the proper new UPN suffix, make sure they're still in the right OU, make sure they all have the same rights. Then, in the next 15 minutes, when AD Connect syncs those into Azure, it will also rename the Azure accounts. It will keep all the rights there and keep all that history together, and everything will just change the names. This has been suggested requested by several clients. We have it in there now. If you have any questions about it or want more information, support@Ruffian Software or support@TechIDManager.com, and we can talk about it and help you get it set up. If you have any issues or questions with it, we're always here to help. It's really a pretty minor feature as far as like expansion of the documentation. It's 3 lines here on one web page. Internally, it was quite a bit of work, and we're actually kind of proud that we can use that alternate UPN suffix, and all of that account renaming and stuff all works. Even though it's so small, we are kind of excited. We think that's a really cool feature.